Hey everybody, welcome back to Keagro's Adventures on the Sword Coast. We are still in Neverwinter Prison, but we're going to finish that up today. We're going to keep Daelan with us just for a little bit longer. There's a tough fight coming up at the entrance to the prison when we get back out. A bunch of assassins, so we'll keep him on until then. But for now, we're just going to go back through this lower level and check the places we haven't gone through yet. Make sure to mop up any of the remaining enemies and pick up any of the remaining treasure. Okay, we got a small guard dog here. Okay. And it looks like none of these are locked. Okay. And there we go. I'm guessing what happened there was when I cast the knock spell. It's possible... Oh no, maybe this was just a locked door here that I was thinking about. Okay, I'll let Daelan beat on it for a minute. We'll give him some help with some Rays of Frost. Okay, we should be almost through now. Do I have anything else to help him with? It doesn't look like it. Come on, Daelan. You can hit it, at least. Don't just miss.
My attack has no effect!
Ugh. Well, he got a critical, and it's still not broken yet. So, tell you what, let's have you follow. We'll rest a minute.
I shall do as you ask.
Shoot it some more with some more Rays of Frost. There's enemies nearby. Okay. And we'll try and cast our light spell. If that doesn't work, we'll, okay, it worked. So let's get him to start bashing on it again.
I shall do as you ask.
And we'll get some Rays of Frost going. And that's all we needed, was just 5 more points. Alright, so there's another guard dog in here. We can take this off. Okay. And then we're probably not going to try and bust through that door because it'll probably be just as difficult, but we will grab everything in these chests. What did you drop, dog? Hey, just have some leather. That's useful for armor crafting in the later games, or in the later modules. But here, I'm not sure I can do anything super effective with it. Ooh, healing kit, that's great. And some gems for some money. Alright, let's go back out. One of the things I know you can do in the later modules also is change the look of your armor. But that costs gold So we probably won't be doing it until, I probably won't even try until later in the game. Maybe around chapter 2 or 3. Okay, and then we should have quite a few enemies this way, because this is the alternate path. Go ahead and grab the loot. And there's a crate. Okay, and let Daelan handle him.
Die!
And you can see how having a companion would make this much easier. I'm not nearly as worried for my life with Daelan beating on the thugs. But that's at a trade-off where we lose some XP. So let's go ahead and start
You will
off
not
this fight.
prevail!
That's a bunch of them still, so maybe we can put some of them to sleep.
Slit your throat!
Clean these up pretty quick. Okay. Go ahead and loot these. Okay. Looks like a hallway into room left.
Die!
Whoops.
Nobody walks away!
Pushing up since I've lost a bit of hit points. Oh, and there's a gang leader this way. So I'm glad I didn't come this way first. The gang leader is still going to be a tough fight for me, even with Daelan. But it's not as bad as the first time we fought one. And pushing up. Just keep his HP high. Okay, and down he goes. What are we looking at for XP wise? Okay, we're about 5,000 out. And we just leveled up after we beat the Intellect Devourer, but you know, it's always good to just keep an eye on it. Okay, that looks like a death chest. There's no scorch marks though. I guess let's try it. Nope. It's just got a shield.
My pack is too heavy.
Puts us
It is
over,
awkward.
So we'll leave it. I don't think they're worth that much in the store, so. Alright. Nope. There's some remains that we left. Grab those from the gang leader. Okay, now this is worth it.
My pack is too heavy. It is awkward.
Does that increase our armor class at all? No, but it's magical, so we'll keep it. Let's go ahead and Stone of Recall to Aribeth. And we will slowly make our way to sell off our excess items.
Welcome. Do you have news of the missing water Davian creatures? Or is there something else you need?
Let's go ahead and get healed. Now get rid of that intelligence damage that we took.
Welcome. Do you have news?
Required temple services. Oh, banded mail is +1 too. 6-1, 40%. 6-1. It's exactly the same. So let's go by looks. This one's got a blue or purpleness to it. That's more blue. I'll keep the purple one. Sell that off. Go ahead and sell off this cloak. I prefer the just straight +1 to armor class rather than the split or the bonus armor class against evil creatures. sell off a little bit of all this stuff. And then...
Welcome. Do you have news of the missing water Davian creatures? Or is there something else you need?
I have recovered one of the reagents for the cure.
Well done. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Yeah, it was the Intellect Devourer, and it kinda effed up the prison, ate the jailer's brain, took over, released all the prisoners.
That was the reason we lost contact with those in the prison?
Yep.
As if the plague was not enough. Where others have found only failure, you have discovered shining success. Neverwinter is in your debt. Battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. I regret I cannot offer you more than 500 gold pieces for all you have accomplished.
Thank you, Aribeth. You are most generous.
Is there something else you need?
No, that's it.
Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
Okay. And because we gave her the reagent, that will actually trigger those assassins to be at the entrance. Otherwise, they would appear. There's 4 spots, 1 in each of the districts where they'll appear. And just killing them off and getting their quest item get you a little extra XP and a little extra gold. Plus a couple of scenes with Fenthic and Duster. And that should be it for this level, so let's go ahead and head back up. We'll see about some of those chests that I couldn't open, see if I might be able to open them now. Now, you can see, one thing I'll talk about is in this prison, you can see where good dungeon design can start, because there were basically 2 paths that you could take, which gives your players the feeling of choice, but then they end up in the same place. So, that's just an important thing when you're designing your own dungeons and your own D&D games, is always be looking for opportunities to give your players choice, but kind of keep them on the path that you need them to stay on. They'll rebel less and just feel better about their choices. You got to make sure it's not as visible as that other one too, because as you could see looking at it from a top-down perspective, it's very, very obvious that no matter what your choice was, you were going to the same place.
My attack has no effect!
You'll want to be a little more obtuse than that, I guess.
I shall do as you ask.
Keep it a little more hidden. But other than that, it's still just a good rule of thumb. So, alright. Let's talk to this guy, because we freed the jailer.
I greet you.
Looks like things are cooling down. I'm going to stay around here and try and get things back in order. Thanks for the help. You are welcome. On to the first floor, since we can't open those chests. Alright, and then it should just be a straight shot directly to the outside. Okay, and like I said, there should be some assassins gonna jump us when we get, I think, right about here. I think our light spell wore off, so let's reapply that. I swear there were assassins that were supposed to jump out at you. Oh well. Try it again. Possibly another time. But for now, I think we'll go ahead and let Daelan go for
Is
the
there
moment.
something you need?
I think I'll do better off on my own. Are you certain? There will be no refunds on the fee you paid me early. You really want me to leave? Yes, go. Then we shall part ways, though I will wait here in case you reconsider and wish to join me again. Farewell, my lord. I forgot he doesn't go back to the Trade of Blades. Well,
I've been waiting for you. I suspected you would return. Do you need me to join with you once more?
yes. Alright, we'll drop him off at the next convenient moment. Plus, he'll be a help on some of these gang leaders. So.
You die this day!
And at this point, these prisoners are such low XP that it's just a drop in the bucket if we miss, 2 or 3. So. Okay, go ahead and loot everything because we're the hero. We deserve all of this.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
Okay, nothing locked, so we'll just go ahead and take out these chests. And a cabinet. And a remains. Okay. And once again, go back out here. The other thing we have to do is stop by the Lady Tanglebrook estate and pick up the junk that we left there. And I think there was a quest item in one of the rooms that I haven't gotten yet, so we'll need to make sure we grab that too. Okay, I think I put the weapons in this rack over here. Yep. Okay, a couple of magic weapons. Was this trapped? It was, but we saved versus it, so. Okay. There's a couple of things in here. A locked chest, we should be able to open it, so let's start doing that. A bit of gold, and the alchemist's apparatus. Alright, this is a celestial elixir. This was the quest item I was talking about. This elixir smells sweet, similar to honeysuckle, and contains a small amount of liquid inside that bubbles faintly. Its use is unknown, though it is likely a curative of some form. So each of the companions that you can hire on has a specific quest that they'll tell you a story about, and then you have to find a certain small item and give it to them. That one is for the Bard Sharwin. So, at some point before we finish the chapter, we will recruit and complete all the quests, so I can show you all the items that they give you for completing their quests. For one of them, there's a missed opportunity, but we'll talk about that later. I should have looted this before going into prison. I think I know who I can sell that to. Traps are considered stolen property, so most stores won't buy them, but each chapter should also have a less than scrupulous buyer somewhere, and they'll buy the traps off of you.
Die!
big old
The
brawl.
rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
At this point, we're pretty well equipped now, as well as being pretty experienced. And our ally is very, very helpful. And so we took on that full group. No sweat. Okay. Now, there were two ways into the prison. We took the path of less resistance, but you could have also come
Only
up
one way
here
out for you!
and fought the gang leader.
Only one way out for you!
Okay, took care of the gang leader. Let's take care of this pyre. Okay. I don't remember if this is trapped. I don't remember if this is trapped or not. Nope. But it's heavy splint mail, so we will wait on that. And grab all of that.
Taste my savage fury!
Okay, just check, make sure we get all the loot from out of here. We don't want to have to come back if we don't have to. Go ahead and start using some of these cure lights. Okay, is there anything else? Yep, there's one right here. This is the last one. Okay, so you can go in any of these 4 sewer entrances. We'll just take this one. They all lead to the same place, basically. And inside is another fight. Another gang leader, a bunch of escaped prisoners.
Nobody walks away!
And since he's focused on Daelan, we really don't have to worry about anything. So, if Daelan does die, he'll be sent back to the halls of justice. And that's basically where we're going to leave him anyways, once we need to go back there. So, I got some leather or hide armor.
My pack is too heavy. It is awkward.
Okay, do we have a strength potion? We do not. Okay, so here's a good time to go ahead and like I said, if you wanted to come down this way, this is the key to the prison, and that way you can get in the front door, but we took the back way, so, yep, we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, I just went ahead and cut out the shopping scene and getting Daelan off my team again, so we'll go ahead and head back to this area. Exit sewers. I just figured you guys probably didn't need to see all of that again. Okay. Is there anything back this way? Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and search these 3 bodies. We're not going to really pick up any ammo except for crossbow bolts. So... okay. And then the last thing we have to do is report back to the district captain. Oops. Is this still... yep, there we go.
You will...
I don't know how we missed him, but he could have just been wandering the map, I suppose.
Hello there. I'm glad to see people alive. I'm not sure what happened in the prison, but whatever it was, it's had a big effect on everyone out here.
The escaped prisoners seem to be a little less vicious. Certainly they are still dangerous, but whatever was driving the riot seems to be gone. I have no explanation. The head jailer, Alphen, was being controlled by something. Yes, I heard that if it was the Watadavian Intellect Devourer. I also heard that you turned the remains of it into Aribeth. Good work. Her word is good enough proof that you did the job. I assume that 300 gold danger pay is sufficient. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for all the trouble you have taken in completing this task. I will speak well of you when I make my report. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare that report to present to Lord Nasher. He is not well, but news of your success should lift his spirits some. Ah. Well, there's some inklings that Lord Nasher's sick. And perhaps with the wailing? Yeah, probably. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go in here real quick. You might be able to pick up a magic bag. That will... Yeah, see, this merchant will not buy stolen goods, so he is an honest man. Let's see, what can we afford? We can afford this one, but I want to leave a little bit of extra money for myself, just in case I need to pick up something. So, we'll grab this one. And this one reduces things by 60%. I think this one's 80, So whenever we get something big and heavy, we'll be able to put it in there and carry it for a little bit longer, making less trips to Aribeth. Okay. And then I know I said there was one thing left to do in here, and that was to report to the captain. But I also forgot that we are on a mission from the Cloak Tower. And there is a sundial to signify that this is a Cloak Tower building. Inside will be a mephit, and we'll have to fight it. Okay, this one's might be a bit difficult for us, because I think it has damage reduction. Oh, nope, we can actually hurt it though, so... But it can hurt us real bad too. And this is why we waited until after we did the prison to come here and deal with this thing. Because if we did it when we were level 3, we probably would be dead. Okay. There's only one searchable thing unless it leaves remains. Get a small potion out of it. And a quest item. And that's a rare earth clay. Okay. Now that should be everything in this district, save for a couple of houses with some escaped prisoners in them. So we'll go ahead and head back out. Let's go ahead and talk to the gate captain.
Well met.
Phew, it's been a hell of a day. I'm just glad the prison break's been handled and dealt with. That'll be all, gate captain. Alright then, stay out of trouble. Bye. Okay, I don't think this assists any, but you can just tell people that the situation in the prison's been dealt with, and they'll get to go home. So We'll start with Maureen.
I greet you.
I can't believe someone took the time to help us. Thank you for all you have done. It may not be much, but the peninsula is where our homes are. And then she'll walk off into the gates.
I greet you, my child.
I'm glad that somebody was willing to take those thieves to the woodshed. I gotta thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get back to work in there. Okay. So we did a good thing. We got people back in their homes. And we do have one woman that we specifically need to tell that she can go home. I forget, are you guys part of the peninsula?
Greetings.
Can I help you? No? What am I thinking? Can't even help myself. I can't even huddle in my own home. Can't go home to the Beggar's Nest because of the zombies. Can't get out of the city because of the quarantine. What's a guy supposed to do? Just choke on stink of corpse fires, I guess. Oh, well, that's pessimistic. So, I'll talk to you later. Farewell then, I'll just stay here, nowhere else to go. Alright, so those two need the Beggar's Nest cleaned out, and I think we'll take care of that next. Check this already? I did not. Okay, and Bethany, over here. You can tell her she can go home now.
I greet you.
Have you heard anything? Has there been any word? Please tell me the peninsula is safe again. I've been scared to ask. Everyone seems so busy. I just want to be able to go home.
The peninsula is returning to normal now. Everything is fine.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Really, you are just too kind. I just hoped it was in time for some of my neighbors. Thank you. Really, I have nothing more to offer, but I mean it. Thank you so much. I don't even know your name.
Keagro. Thank you for asking.
Keagro. Thank you for telling me. I'll make sure that only good things are said of you, I promise. Thank you again. Now I can go home.
Okay. And there's a good way to get easy good points if your alignment's slipping. Okay. Like I said, I think next we'll head off into the Beggar's Nest. It's a pile of zombies in there. So with our ability to turn undead and just being a martial class, we should be able to handle it. Let's go ahead and loot the street real quick for useful items. Crossbow bolts. Sure. Okay. Yep. In the right direction. And we'll see if we can unlock these yet. I don't think I'm high enough level yet. Nope. I need to make sure to put some more ranks into disabled device and open lock next level. All right, let's talk to the gate gate guard.
Hello.
Keagro Headwood, I've heard of what you are doing in Neverwinter. I'm sure you'll sort out the Beggar's Nest in no time. Ugh, sorry, give me a moment. The smell of burning corpses is getting to me, as if the plague isn't bad enough on its own, and now the Beggar's Nest is even worse. Have you heard? It's a nightmare in there. The zombies are everywhere. We're keeping the city core secure, but damned if we can do much for the nest. Oh, well, thank you for telling me that. I'll go take care of it. Wish me luck. I will, but I don't hold much hope for the district. It's the worst hit by the plague, and now the undead are killing everything. I wonder, if in the peninsula, the Beggar's Nest has a water Davian creature that's causing all sorts of problems.
Hello.
Greetings. Come to join the legions of the damned, have you? The Beggar's Nest be the closest thing to the hells on Faerun. Zombies are all over. If you want to patrol, you go ahead, but take care. Enough people have died already. Oh, okay, well, thanks for the warning. I'd get yourself to the Shining Serpent. There's too many undead, and some citizens are just as vicious. Okay, with that, we'll call this an episode. So, thanks for joining me in this. Next time, we'll go ahead and start clearing out the Beggar's Nest. So, have a great weekend, and see you later.